Hi,
FlossTube friends. I'm Penny.
And I'm Angie.
And we're the two Eclectic Stitchers.
And this is FlossTube number 1.
Welcome.
Welcome.
We're excited to be here.
Yes, we are. Penny has been wanting to do FlossTubes for about 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
And she kept asking me to do it. And I kept saying, oh, really? And I thought it would be like a little kid. Like if we just don't talk about it, it would go away.
But it didn't go away.
It didn't go away.
Because here we are today.
So, here we are doing our first FlossTube, and we've got a lot to tell you, and hope you'll stay tuned.
Yes.
So
and if you like us, you subscribe. You know how that goes. You subscribe, and you press like.
And you may want to hit the bell, because we're not going to be on a very regular schedule.
No.
It'll just depend on when we get together and what our schedules
can work.
Bring us together.
Yes. And Angie has a business called Box Quilts, so she's more busy than I am.
Yeah, I design patterns and I travel nationally to teach. So, you know.
Which is why I'm doing the actual videotaping and getting it posted.
This is Penny's gig. I'm just supposed to be Ed McMahon.
Yes.
She's Johnny Carson.
But she's better than that.
So we'll get going. You want to tell a little bit about yourself?
Sure. I am mother of 2 sons that are in their 40s. Oh, my God. And 5 grandkids. And we live in Phoenix, Arizona. We all live here, 20 minutes apart from each other. And my past life, I was an elementary school teacher. So life was good.
And I am a mother of 2 sons in their 30s, married, also live in Phoenix. As we said, Box Quilts is my pattern company.
Yes.
And I'm going to tell them how I got back into cross stitch.
Oh, good. You go.
Because of you.
Yeah.
So back in the 80s, when I had my first child, I stopped working to become a stay-home mom. And I didn't know anybody. Well, all my friends worked. And so I picked up cross stitching, and every day I had this kid that took 3-hour naps. And every day I would watch Matlock and Oprah Winfrey and cross stitch. And they were my friends, and I cross stitched. So I did that for a very long time, and then your kids grow up, and then you have activities and this, and I was still buying stuff, but I wasn't getting it done. So fast forward, COVID hits.
COVID.
And Penny says
to me, our favorite reason to quilt.
We were made for COVID.
Yes,
we're quilters. We forgot to tell them we're quilters first. So we have a lot of fabric and stuff. Mm-hmm. So fast forward, Penny says to me one day, "Have you watched a FlossTube?" And I'm like, "What is that?"
Uh-huh.
So she showed me some FlossTubes, and I watched them, and then I saw it opened up a whole new world of cross stitch. There was so many more,
different,
so many more
from
things.
Our early time. I also stitched in the 80s before kids, after kids, and when we had some time to sit down and just
when we had time
cross stitch. So that it was mostly like geese
and teddy bears,
and
a lot of
backstitch, all white Ada.
Right. Well, that's all we had.
That's all we had.
Maybe there was a cream.
So now we have this whole new world that we can purchase things and enjoy.
Up a whole new purchasing.
Yes. Lots of fun.
We pretty much did a lot of damage in the quilting world as well. So
we've had a lot of fun.
It's still expensive.
Just as expensive. It used to be, you bought a piece of floss for 19 cents.
Yeah,
now,
and a piece of Ada at Michael's.
That's right.
That's a whole new world.
Now it's very different.
So how we met, and I don't think you remember.
I don't remember.
So we have a mutual friend, Penny. Hey, Penny.
Hey, Penny.
And she always has a Christmas party every year.
Mm-hmm.
And I was at my first Christmas party. And you'd been going for a couple years already.
Yes, I had.
And you were late because you missed your flight got delayed from Chicago.
Oh, that's right.
And Bob, Penny's
husband
went to pick you up.
Mm-hmm.
And you came in, and we play a game where you get these gifts and you steal them, and it's a lot of fun.
It's love.
And game was pretty much over, and you walked in and said, "Who got my piece of spode this year?" And I had it.
Yes, you did.
And I was petrified.
And she kept it.
Yeah.
And I never got
I
it.
didn't know her. And I thought, who was this lady busting in saying who got my piece of spode? And she was late. And she expects me to give my piece of spode over it, which is the only piece I have. So I should probably give it to you.
No, that's fine.
So that's how we met, even though you don't remember. And then just through Penny, well, of course, Penny, and then there's other Penny. So I know two Pennies.
Mm-hmm. So I'm Penny too, T-O-O.
We just started getting together and a lot of sewing and quilting, and then the whole cross stitch explosion happened.
It did.
So
and Penny also stitches.
Yes,
so
she does. She does.
She has the fun with us.
And maybe we'll have her on someday.
Someday, I think that's kind of our thing. We want to have our little buddies come and show their things.
So Penny, why FlossTube? Why did you want to do a FlossTube?
I just thought it would be fun, and I thought we could. It would be a good way for us to show all the stuff we do.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So, and I knew you would be fun to do it with.
Oh, okay.
Since I dissolve in laughter.
She's doing pretty good so far.
She's
doing pretty good.
Composed.
Won't get a lot done, but I'm sure that in the purchasing area, I'll be pretty good,
Yes,
and certainly kitting up. But I'll be probably pretty slow on the getting stuff done part.
Oh, I don't know. And Angie does linen. So I am just beginning to be a linen person. So
But that's okay, because we can show you both ways.
Right.
That and we have some of the same styles and we have some different styles.
We do.
So
we do.
Do you want to show our book of days?
I think yes. We have our book of days. We got hooked up into that. That was all the rage at the beginning of the year.
Oh, yeah. So we started out really good. Like, really good. Like, we were doing the stickers, and there's January.
And here's mine, and I wasn't doing as good. But, it's there.
I think you have that camera thing backwards. Don't you or not? No, I think it's great.
No, we're good.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I turned it.
You turned it? Okay.
So the writing shows normal.
Okay, good.
I think, I hope.
If not, we will fix it for next time, because we're not starting over now.
No, we're not.
February, I did pretty good, March, I only wrote in 1 week. I did stitch in April, May, and June, but nothing is there.
See, she's a show-off. I've done nothing.
July, I attended Bernina University for my business, and they had stickers. So I got super excited, so I stickered up the whole week. There was no stitching, but those are cool stickers.
They are cool.
Yeah.
They are cool.
August.
And so we're into August.
Was an exciting month.
Very exciting.
Very exciting. We went to summer school at the Attic.
We did. And that is our local needlework store also.
And we were so excited.
Yes.
This one.
I was very excited because I found out that Brenda and Laura were going to be there. And I can't even tell you how excited I was.
I told her if she fangirled too much, I was going to lock her in the room from the outside, and she wasn't going to get to. Because even though we're local, we stayed down at the hotel.
We did.
This is because we just wanted the full effect, and we didn't want to drive back and forth.
And it was so much fun.
Oh, God,
it was so much fun. And plus, we met a ton of other people, which we'll talk about later.
Yeah. So anyway, just to say, I put my summer school sticker there.
That's good. I should get mine out.
And well, the week before, we had night owls, which were quilters. We went to a quilting retreat. No stitching, just quilting. And you're in charge of that.
Yes, I am.
And
69 happy ladies quilting for a whole week. So it was great.
And Penny would always invite me, but now I'm officially an owl.
She is now an owl.
I joined officially.
Yes.
And then I put a little sailboat here because I went and taught in San Diego.
See?
So put a sailboat there. And I already started my February because I told...
How about September?
Or September, yeah. September. I told Vicki when we were at summer school that I was going to do better on my... Because Vicki and Megan are the ones that do this.
Okay.
Needlework.
Oh, that's right. You saw them.
Well, they're there. They were one of our teachers.
Correct. But they're not the ones you saw the other day.
No.
Okay, that was somebody else.
No.
Okay.
So Megan and Vicki and NeedleWork Press are the ones that make this every year. So I told Vicki that I was going to do a better job. So
there you are,
I
Vicki.
did. And just to let you know, everybody's been doing fall stuff. I can't get into it.
No.
Cannot get into it yet because it's still hot here. So I did a lot of cacti. And Penny, I brought you some.
Oh.
So you can put some cacti in your
good. I'll do
book
that.
of days.
Good.
So
Thank you so much.
There you go.
Oh, they're so cute. Okay.
All right. So that's our
I'll
book of
start
days.
working on it.
And now we'll talk about summer school.
Sure.
So we already said how excited that.
We were very excited. So Angie decided we needed a field trip to the attic before summer school so we could get the lowdown on what
We needed to do a little reconnaissance because we wanted to know, like, where we're supposed to sit, what we're supposed to bring, and
how it happens.
Sherry that works at the attic.
Yeah,
she was very nice and told us, it's tables of 6, and usually you bring gifts for your table, and we didn't really know anybody.
No.
And Sherry said she would sit with us, and I said, well, then we will bring some really cool gifts because we want friends.
Yes, we do.
We didn't know anybody.
We totally wanted to make friends.
We wanted to make friends.
And we wanted people to sit with us.
Yes,
and not walk away.
So we made, since we're in Arizona, in the wild, wild west, we made these little stitch mats. Can you see that okay? Yeah. And then I got jeans from the Goodwill.
Yes.
And it snapped shut. So you had a little mat. And then Penny made these adorable trash cans.
Yes.
That matched with, and these little
And we had a little
cacti.
Little cactus.
So cactus on them.
Charm.
And Penny made these little needle pincushions.
Pincushions.
Out of,
with a magnet inside, so
yes.
your needle could stick just flat on the outside.
Of course, I don't know where my magnet. Oh, there it is. It's right in the middle.
Okay, there we go.
So we were super cool at our desk, at our table with our stuff, and Sherry sat with us, and then we met Danielle from Colorado, and then our local friend Kate sat with us. Yeah. So we had 5 people.
So we had 5. So then Miss Flossie.
Oh, we love Miss Flossie.
Yes. And she's a local person too. So we gave her our sixth mat.
She was sitting at another table.
Yeah.
but we like her, so we gave that.
That was good.
So we already have to come up with new ideas. Should we be going next year and get in? We're going to have to get some super cool stuff because we want people to sit with us.
They will. They
will.
For sure.
So who else did you want to talk about that you met at summer school?
Well, we met, who did we meet? I talked to Nikolai from Hands Across the Sea, and she's lovely, and she's short.
And she's so put together.
Yes.
So even when she did her video, even when she did COVID, she just looked fabulous.
Yes. So anyway, that was kind of fun. And then I did buy one of her patterns. I'll show you some of the things we bought.
And of course, she met Brenda and Laura.
My gosh.
It was the highlight.
Highlight of my day. Every day I walked up and tried to talk to them. Luckily, our table was towards the back, so people had to walk past us.
Everybody had to walk by us.
So it was a great job, Sherry, for getting us into the into the building and stuff.
And then you met Kim.
And then Kim from the Contented Stitcher. I talked to her one other time at the attic, and I told her, I'm going to start a floss tube. It just kind of came out of my mouth. And so I thought, So when I got to meet her, I told her how she had influenced me and got me thinking about it more and more. And so today's the day, number 1.
Here we are. And then I met Lorraine from Rags to Stitches.
Oh, yes.
They were
she was adorable.
Oh, God. Their whole group from Atlanta area. And I love them, so I hope they come back, too, because I enjoyed sitting with them. Because, let me tell you a funny story. We get to the hotel, and everybody's out in the lobby stitching. Everybody. You couldn't even find a spot.
No.
And so we're fixing up our room and getting ready, and you gave me this really pretty junk journal.
I did.
So we could,
keep track
of everything and the stickers and everything. And you said, let's work on our junk journals. And I said, I didn't pay all this money to sit in a hotel room with you to make junk journals. I'm going to the lobby.
And she did.
And I did. And that's when I met a bunch of people.
That's right.
I don't know what you were doing in the room, but you came down later when it was time to start.
For food.
When it was dinner and we were starting. So I called you and said, you better get down here. We're starting.
Yes.
So who else did you meet? You met...
Angie met these 4 ladies, and one of them was Kim. Was it Kim?
No, it's
Kim.
No, it's Lorraine.
Lorraine.
Yeah. Lorraine.
And so Lorraine they were wearing the cutest little pins.
the
Remember
little
the scissor
scissors.
pins?
Yes, so then we had to buy them.
Yes, we did, because they bought them at the attic.
Because before we went to the hotel, well, we started out at 10:30 in the morning. I picked you up, and then I was hungry, so we had to stop and eat first. But
we had breakfast.
it was kind of a brunch.
Yes, it was.
And then we went to the attic because Friday to us technically was the first day, but we didn't know because no one gave us the lowdown that you get there even earlier, like Wednesday and Thursday.
That's right.
So it was packed.
It was.
So that's when we saw them with their pins, and I bought one. Did you buy one?
I did.
Yeah, I bought one.
I have one.
Because I wanted to be, with the cool kids.
Of course.
Yeah. So, so we got that, and we purchased, and that's when we headed over to the hotel.
That's right.
And everybody's shown you all of the stuff we got. I mean, there's been a lot of FlossTube
at the
videos,
attic.
so we're not going to go through the
Summer school
stuff.
gave us quite a few things.
Yeah, so we're not going to go through the whole what we got. I mean, we may show some that we're working on, but you've seen it. You've seen it. We don't need to recap. We kind of want to keep you coming back, so keep it interesting. So we went over summer. Oh, and I met Barry from Stitchville.
Oh, I know. That was your idol.
That was. I wanted to meet her because she makes the fabulous bags.
She
has a floss tube as well. Stitch Folk, and now her friend, Grace
Paisley
Stitcher is making some floss tubes as well. I think she has 2 out right now. So, those are some people that we met. That I'm sure there were other people there. Violet's Traverses was there.
Fox and Rabbit.
Oh yeah, the Fox and Rabbit people came from Australia that do all the linens. They were there. They were just participating.
Right.
Along with Nicola.
Correct.
She was just participating. That they weren't instructors or anything.
So it was good.
120 people.
Yep. It was quite fun.
Yeah.
So do we want to show some of the things we've started on?
Sure.
From summer school?
Sure.
Angie's got the best.
Not really.
I have. Oh, where's mine? Hey, FlossTube isn't as easy as it looks, is it?
So anyway, this was our first one that we got.
Should I show one first? And it is backwards.
I told you it
We
was.
need to flip it.
I told you it was.
But I don't know how to flip it yet.
So we're just going with the backwards stuff today.
Yeah.
And
so
that says Scarlet
Berries.
Berries.
Here's how far I've gotten. Scarlet Berries, Scarlet House.
Scarlet Berries.
And that's as far as I've gotten. But that's really good for me. Trying linen.
This is how far I got.
Yep.
Not at summer school.
No.
I did this when I got home. I think at summer school I only got an A done.
I think so.
You really don't get a lot of stitching done at summer school.
No. No. Don't even think about bringing projects.
A lot of making plans. I mean, I'd bring one project at least, if you want to do it in the lobby.
Really fun meeting new people. So this was done on 36 count.
Oh, you're going to ask.
Cocoa linen.
Yeah, cocoa, you're right. Very good.
I have it written down.
Very good.
That's why I'm very good.
Oh, look at you.
Weeks dye
Smart
works.
girl. So we're working along
good.
on that, and it is sampler
September.
So we're right in style.
Yep.
Right in style. So that was the only one that I brought from summer school.
I think that's the only one. The only other one, they had a really cute box, and it was for buttons. And so it looked like a stitch maybe I could complete.
Because it was 28 count. You were comfortable
Correct.
there.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't want to do the other ones. We haven't been out of summer school very long.
No.
So for me to get that done is...
And I would give her an A+
darn
for this.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
On this smaller count, I have to do it earlier in the day.
Okay.
And then I'll tell you about... In the nighttime, I need to work on
Easier
count. My eyes get tired. So.
That's good.
And then I wanted to show you one other thing. When we did our reconnaissance...
Yes.
I found...
She was busy shopping.
Well, when you go to the attic...
You have to shop.
It's easy. So I got this W. Wallace, and it's by Red Barn Samplers. And they had just got it in, and they had this pack of
Is it silk?
flosses, the silks, gum nuts.
Okay.
And I didn't even see the sampler. I just saw the pack of floss, and I'm like, what does that go to? And so they showed me, and I'm like, wrap it up. So I got that. And then Ray was there at summer school, not teaching. She was there as a participant. So she, she signed, autographed it for me. And I've been working on this because after I found out she was going to be there, and I bought this, and then I found out she was going to be there, I'm like, I got to get something done so I can show it to her. And of course, Sherry had hers completely done on 56
Oh
count.
my gosh. Okay. I forgot.
So this was mine. That's all I got done. And that little border up there, I really had to concentrate on. That was a little bit.
That was cool.
But now that it's there, I think I can continue on. So those are like my two samplers.
That's good.
And what do you want to show as your samplers?
Well, I just showed mine.
I thought you were going to show that.
My whole 3 letters. Yes, I am.
That we got on the reconnaissance trip too.
We did, and I loved it. It was done by another person that works at the Attic.
She was there that day.
She was St. Nicholas. It's called
Jenny.
She signed it. I'm so excited.
I bought the same pattern, but I haven't started mine yet.
So I am trying to decide. This has this major Santa. So, and I really like alphabets because, I taught kindergarten. So, of course, the alphabet was important. So, this is how far I've gotten on the alphabet. And I love it. So, I may just stop with the alphabet, frame it, and be happy with it. Or not. I can't remember what this fabric was. It's got a real pinky cast to it, and you can't tell in this light.
I think you got it the day we were there, right?
I think I did, but I didn't write down what it was. Darn.
Well, we gotta get better.
Anyway, we do. We'll get better.
We need to get one of those books where you write everything in.
I know.
So the sample there, this is all done with French knots. So at first we were like, ugh.
And it's gorgeous.
But then the designer told us it's not charted for French knots. So
we could have done.
What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to cross stitch it and then randomly put little beads in there.
I think that would be beautiful.
Because I think if I try to do French knots, I'll rip all my hair out.
Yeah.
So
We just loved it.
we loved it. And then finding out that she worked there.
That was the
bonus.
Yeah.
And we got to meet her, and she signed them, and she was so happy.
So happy that we were buying them too.
She was tickled.
Her patterns. So that was cool.
So then I had some stuff that I finished.
Oh, good. Let me see.
Because I knew we were going to do this floss tube.
Yeah.
So I finished it on Labor Day, and I put a little flag there on my book of days.
Good.
So,
look at this.
4th of July came, and I was watching floss tubes, or that weekend, or whenever it was, and everybody's talking about a start for 4th of July. Well, I had this, but I think that was just a bit too much. I'm still going to do it.
Someday.
I'm going to do it. I have everything.
You do?
Yeah, I have everything to do it.
Very
but
cool.
I thought, let's do something
a little smaller.
Doable. Right. So
Yeah.
I did this.
Little House Needleworks.
Yes, we'll have to read it all to them because
It's backwards. I know.
First floss tube.
I know. And it says,
I finished it.
Old Glory. Isn't that beautiful? Angie, I love it.
So, and I didn't do the called for. I just got some colors out of my stash.
Well, show them the colors. They're pretty.
Yes, you have to do the floss tube combing.
Smooth it. Give me that white piece of paper.
Well, not that one. That's the one.
That's the bird one. Yeah. We just want you to see how pretty the colors are. Of course.
It's okay.
It's
I
all right.
get it.
We're done.
I just want to show you that I always have to make a working copy. So I have a little bird friend that somehow gets to my patterns all the time and chews them up. So I always have a working copy, and then I'm not freaked out. So this happens quite often.
That's pretty fun. It's almost like he does it on purpose.
He does a good job. And he takes and if he can get to my cross stitch, he takes my needles.
Oh my.
Yeah, I'm always looking for a needle. He loves that. So
Better than
that
anything.
I finished.
That's fabulous.
Well,
So now we have to frame it.
I have to frame it. And then over the summer, oh, I forgot to show this.
Oh, yes,
Got to
yes.
back up. So when Penny said we got to cross stitch again,
Here we were.
instead of like going into the archivals at the house, no, we got to buy something new.
Of course.
So this is a Lizzie Kate, and it was Stitch Every Day. So I got online to 1-2-3 Stitch. It was a kit. The whole thing was there. And I thought, yeah, why buy something?
Right.
Why get
not buy something?
Why, buy something new.
Right.
And look out who else did it.
I also did it. Yeah, it is backwards. That's too bad. But very fun.
That's okay. We know it. We've admitted to it.
Yeah.
And so that was my first COVID start. And then I was on Etsy.
Oh.
And I saw
You're
this.
much more adventurous than I am.
And this was a PDF download, and I even framed this already. And I'll tell you who the person is. You want to hold that?
Oh, yes, I do. Look how gorgeous.
The Elfin Forest on Etsy, and it's a PDF download.
Do you know what size count?
Well, you can do it on any count you want.
What
I think I did
what
it on
you do?
28.
Okay. Really pretty.
So what I decided was, even though I'm liking 36 and 40 count linen now, I'm going to do all these little small projects on my 28 and 32. And that's going to be my nighttime stitch because I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm tired at night.
That's good. And you can probably do that without magnifying?
No,
You need magnifying.
I still need my glasses and light.
Mm-hmm.
But because I'm so tired,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm watching TV, so these counts will be my nighttime piece, and then I'll try to do the 36 and 40. I like to stitch like a half hour before I have to work.
Yeah, that's good. Good plan.
Good, that's the plan. That's what we're
That's
going
a
with.
good plan. I like it.
So those are the finishes that I had. We showed the stuff I was I was going to show my. This is my next nighttime project to finish.
Oh, pumpkin. What's that called?
I got it right
Do you
here.
remember?
Got it right here. Right here. I purchased this. It wasn't
The
a PDF.
Quaker pumpkin.
It wasn't a download. It's just a one-time.
Quaker
The
pumpkin.
Quaker pumpkin.
I've seen other stitchers do that.
It's by
It's really cool.
the Stitcher Hood.
Simply Divine
We'll
Cross
read it to
Stitch.
you because when you're seeing this now, it will be
backwards.
backwards. Yeah.
Next time we'll fix it. I thought I'd fix it.
So this is gonna be my next nighttime stitch since I finished Old Glory. And I should be able to crank that out. Maybe I'll have it done by next time.
That would be good.
It's
really pretty.
It's a good thing.
It's really pretty. It would look pretty on our shelf.
Yeah, it would.
That would be good.
All
So,
right.
How about whips? Should we go into whips?
Yeah, go ahead. Take it away.
Okay. Well,
Did you show all your finishes though that you had down there?
no, I can finish showing you. I pulled out just finishes that I thought, like, life's a stitch. I felt like I needed more stitches that showed that I could, I guess, put in my my sewing room so I could remind myself that this is all fun. So that's that one. And as you can tell, I haven't framed them, but they're ready. And I really liked this one. This is my
Happy place.
happy place.
Gotta read it to him.
I know. So scissors, cross stitch, buttons, sewing, and the sunflower. I thought that would be
I
fun.
think I have that pattern too.
I bet
I
you
need
do.
to
I like it.
get that out.
That one's a good one. Then I bought, because, we do like to buy
Oh,
things.
we're on to purchases now.
Oh, just
okay.
sticking. Yeah, we are. When I think of stitching. This is a pattern I had bought also at the Attic. And I can't read what that says. Something. I don't know. I can't read it because here
great.
my glasses are. Never mind.
Punta Puntini.
Okay, Punta Puntini is the chart,
That's the designer.
the designer. Yeah, I like it.
What did we talk about? No patterns in the plastic.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I have things I have to do. I
I
forgot.
made some rules up.
Angie, yes.
No patterns in the plastic and no eating.
No,
during
we can't
the
eat.
FlossTube.
But we can drink.
We could drink. We may need
Here's
more
this one
drinks.
too. This is another hands-on designs. She's awesome. This is Kathy Haberman and her husband. And Mr. Hands-on Design. HOD. Let's talk stitching.
That'll be cute. You gonna do it on black?
I don't know. I haven't decided if I'm going to do black. Everybody says, I don't know. So maybe let me know if you like black or not. Stitching on black. I'm not sure. I might.
I don't know.
I haven't started it yet, so I could. Okay.
I thought we were talking about whips and you segued into purchases because you got too darn excited.
I get so excited. Okay, so now we have whips.
Oh wait, I think I already talked about my whips because mine were all
Yeah, you already did because
well
there was
because they
summer
were part of
school.
summer school.
Yep.
Yeah. So my
So
whips,
maybe we're not talking about whips.
my whips are done.
And I have one whip here that I'm making for a child in my life, a grandkiddo in my life. So I won't say her name, but this was really fun. I liked that. Hearts blossomed.
Very pretty, very
It's
colorful.
very sweet. Hopefully she'll like it. Okay.
So we're up to haul.
And we have haul, which we've talked about the haul already
Well,
too,
no,
except
I have some haul to show.
I do too, actually.
Yeah.
So this one I bought it at the Attic. I must have bought it when we were out there, and I really like it. Tomato Dame. It's Plum Street Samplers.
In the plastic.
In the plastic. Whoops. Sorry. I know I'm not supposed to. But I like it a lot. Oh, I forgot. Okay, here we go.
But it's backwards,
And
people.
it's still backwards. This is the backwards show. Whoops. Plum Street. Anyway, I liked it a lot.
It's very nice. It's very in season.
It's so...
Maybe next month. We're still really
Maybe
not
next year.
We're not. Even though the stores have all the fall stuff out, we are just like, oh,
it's not happening.
It's not happening yet. Not
No,
feeling it.
Not in Phoenix.
Not
Okay.
feeling it yet.
So there's that. And my other haul. Oh, I didn't show all my haul from.
No, you didn't.
This is a hands-on design. Hands Across the Sea sampler. And this is Ellen Barber, 1895. And I just like the color. I'm excited to do a sampler with all that color. And it is September sampler time, so I just
bought
might
that
be
too.
starting that.
I bought that too, but
Plastic.
but I don't know if I'll be taking them out.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to do them in the primary colors.
Yeah,
I'm
and
thinking I
I
might
like
want
those.
to prim it up a little bit.
I like those.
But you were a kindergarten teacher, so
I
you get
know.
it. You get it.
It's like fun. So Fox and Rabbit also, Hannah Dawson, 1831. I love this because I'm into pink. I like a lot of pink in my house. And just like Kim Goldman, she likes pink. So anyway, this is Fox and Rabbit. And I really like it. I don't know if I'll get it done soon, but it'll be one of those long-term projects.
No,
Yeah.
you can't finish if you don't start.
Exactly.
That should be our tagline.
That's right. You can't
Finish if you don't start.
Okay, so now it's your turn to show your stuff.
Okay, take that out of the plastic.
I will.
So Fox and Rabbit was there, and I've been looking at this for a long time. I love ladybugs.
Oh, yes.
So I picked that up. They always carry this at the Attic.
Mm-hmm.
It's always at the Attic.
Looks good. What's the title?
The title is
Ladies.
Ladies Who
Who
Lunch.
Oh, that's gonna.
Well, that's kind of us.
That's us.
Yeah,
we're
we're a
gonna be
group.
doing lunch.
Ladies Who Lunch.
Okay.
And then I bought that, and then I had this on order. I wanted this one, and they didn't have it in the shop, so they ordered it for me, and we picked it up. Indigo Lane.
Well, I like those. Yeah, I like it a
All the
lot.
blues.
I like the
And that
blues.
is With Thy Needle and Thread.
And this is
here's a-
Needle and Thread.
And it's also by With Thy Needle and Thread.
No, it's Needle and Thread.
That is the name of it.
Oh, sorry.
But the designer is
Okay.
With Thy Needle and Thread. I love this lady with the hips.
I do too.
And then she's got her little sewing stuff on the hips. Yep.
That reminds me of what's that play? The Sugar Plum Fairy. You know, Nutcracker.
Oh yeah, where she
At
had all the
Christmas,
little
and
people
all the
underneath
people-
her
all the
skirt.
ladies ran out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I picked this up too because
Another Fox and Rabbit.
I think, did they have the sample there? They must have had
They
the
must
sample
have.
there.
Yeah. And that's another alphabet. I
Just
like
an
that.
alphabet. And it only had 2 threads, so I picked them up when I was there. Oh,
Mhm.
let's see, in the plastic. In the plastic. They had the 2 threads, which are NPI Silks, Chinese Red, and Atlantic Blue.
Pretty.
So,
Very pretty.
yeah. So maybe I'll start on that too.
Yeah.
You know? You can always
So
start.
we
on
have
stuff.
lots of stuff to start.
We have
So-
lots of starts.
All right. So,
And then you wanted to talk about your Patreon.
oh, I'm doing Patreon with Teresa Kogut. Thank you for reminding me that I said I would do that. And I enjoy her designs, and I am enjoying receiving all the. She sends out something almost every day about something that's going on. So,
Did you see her new Halloween book that's coming
oh,
out?
hello, Halloween.
I'm buying it as
Yes.
soon as I can get my hands on it.
I am
gotta call
too.
the Attic and see if they've ordered it.
Yeah, I bet they have.
I hope they have.
Yeah.
And there's a few other things I need to contact them on to see if they have.
We might need a trip out.
I think
to
we
the
might
attic.
need a
this
post
next month.
reconnaissance
Yes.
summer school trip.
We might.
Maybe towards the end of September.
That would be good.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Are we going to invite the whole gang or just me and you?
I think you and
Okay.
I, whoever else wants to go.
Sometimes the rest of our gang doesn't show up as long as we do.
We tend
make a day of it.
We tend to enjoy our shopping there. So, well, with
Oh,
that, what
I
else?
wanted to talk about.
Oh, I know
I was
that too.
at I had some other haul.
Oh yeah,
The Sewing and Craft Festival was here.
yes.
And I don't work. Jackie, our local dealer, sewing machine dealer, she has a booth every year, and I come and help her and demo the machines and sell my pattern. And they sell my patterns while I'm there. And so I get to walk around a little bit at 4. It's till 5, but at 4 o'clock it kind of clears
It's
out.
quiet.
I saw you on
The last
day with Libby.
Yes.
I used to think that her friend Libby was imaginary because I used to hear
She's
about
not.
Libby all the time, but I never met Libby. So last year I met Libby and I said, "Oh my God, you really do exist."
It's a real
I thought
person.
you were her imaginary friend.
No.
So you were there with Libby.
Yes,
Saw
I was.
Libby again.
We were very
Libby is alive and well.
having fun
Yes.
and shopping.
So on one of my little outings from the booth, I purchased this. How cute is this?
Like 3 little pin cushions.
So that I thought, I'm going to go back and buy more for my friends. And when I could finally get back, all gone.
All gone. Really
so
cute.
next year. So
That's
that was
all right.
cute.
That was
And
cute.
then the other thing, I guess that's under haul.
Oh yes, you were very
It's
busy.
in the plastic. Out of the plastic. No plastic. Like no
plastic.
wire hangers.
That's right.
No plastic. So when we were setting up, the girls from 35th Ave were putting this quilt up. It's a laundry basket quilt. And I'm like, where did you get that?
Mm-hmm.
And they said, well, we have the pattern, but we don't have, you want to hold it? We have the pattern, but we don't have the fabrics. So it's kind of like a purchase from the show, but I went home and ordered it from Laundry Basket Quilts.
Okay.
So then I'm looking through the pattern and I'm like, all right, I got to figure out you need a half yard of this and a yard of this. Won't they have the kit? I mean, because I want it just like that.
Yes.
Just like my students. I want it just like you.
Yes.
So,
and
so they had a kit. And it came in this cute.
oh my gosh.
Look at this box.
Mhm.
Look at this box.
Way cute.
It gets even better.
Oh
Penny.
my gosh. Let me see, Angie. Let's see it. Oh my gosh. It's the
Guess
best.
what? It's all laser cut out already. I don't even have to cut it out.
Is that per block?
Yes, and it's
Labeled?
labeled per block. This is block 2.
Oh my goodness.
So
Well,
someday,
Pretty soon.
don't know when. In the
Sunday
quilting,
sewing.
it's in the quilting pile.
Yep.
So I just had to share that because sometimes we're going to share quilting
Sure.
as well. And that was
Sure. And sometimes we'll share crafty
Purchase.
things that we do.
And there was one other thing I purchased there. I don't remember, but guess who I saw?
You did see somebody.
Linda,
Yes.
one of our teachers.
Yes, from the attic. And she came by.
She came by.
Is
She
that
was,
her?
she was
Was
the one
that
that
her?
gave us Margaret Campbell.
Okay.
And she's Needlemade Designs. She's
Okay.
local. And she came by the booth and said hi to me. And she got to see my work. So that was fun. And I thought I bought one other thing. I don't remember.
Well, I wanted to shout out also to Welcome Stitchery.
Oh, God, she loves
I
it.
love those two ladies, and I love the fact that they have cocktails. And if
We'd like to do that
we
too,
want
but
to
it
do
is
that too,
this
but
morning, and
it is,
I did drive over.
yes, so we can't do it today.
Maybe if we do an evening one and then I
But
stay for a
naughty
while.
and nice is good, and we love that. So
just remember, you can't finish it if you don't start it.
that's right.
And
we're two eclectic stitchers,
we have a lot
and
of
we'll
stuff
be
going
back
on.
sometime.
We'll be back. You know, do that bell thing so you know, because we're not going to be on any schedule. And you know, I noticed a lot of people are doing that now.
Yeah.
People that started out saying I'm going to do it this many times are saying, you know what,
No.
I don't need that pressure.
No, and we don't need
So-
that pressure.
So we don't. We are no pressure, no pressure people.
We're pretty laid back.
She's very laid back.
Too laid back,
Like
probably.
she would just sew a seam, and if it was crooked, you would be okay.
It would
with
be all
I
right.
would have to fix it.
Yes, she would.
But
So we're good.
We're good.
So thank you for joining us
Yeah.
today,
Yeah.
and we'll see you when we get back
I'll see you next
next
time.
time.
Bye
Bye.
now.